Hello everyone, this is Karen and thank you for joining me on another rant review video. This time I'm going to review a very famous watercolor set because I've seen a lot of reviews on them, but I thought, hey, I should add my own. Alright, so this is the 24 half pint set by Sakura, and you can purchase it on Amazon. I will add the link in the description. I bought it for about, it was like 26, 28 euros, but it seems like in the last year it has gone up with the price. I don't know, maybe it's Amazon's fluctuations, sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower, but all in all you can get it for about 30 euros or $30, I guess. So I wanted to buy it because I've seen a couple of reviews and I really like the vibrancy of the color and the set itself, how it was structured. So as you can see, it's hard plastic, and it's a little bit bigger than hand, and yeah, I do not have my let's see what I have here, but to compare it, this is a 21 centimeters for basically 15. This is an A5, and the size is this, so it's smaller than an A5 paper. It is quite thick, but yeah, I will show you what's inside and you will understand why it is so thick. One of the things I want to say about this palette is that while I really like the packaging, this is something that happens. The clip, well, it's not a clip, it's a lever. Anyway, the lock becomes lax after a while, so I armed myself with an elastic band, and oops, this is how I travel with it. Because if I left it like that, it would open and spread whatever is inside everywhere. But yeah, well, let's open it. Inside you have this, which could be used as a mixing area, which is the lid. You get a detachable palette, which can be also put inside here. You have the fingering behind it, so you could open this up. There you have it. You snap it on your finger, and you can paint and use it like this. Okay, so this is dried color that fell out. It has a little bit of problem with drying, but I will show it later on. This is my my swatching, which was done on the famous ugly paper, so I'm going to re-swatch them and show them to you fresh. And what's inside is right, the 24 pans. You have the two sponges, which you can take out to clean if you dirty them. I don't know, I don't like using them because I have my paper, I have my towels, so, but if you are outside, then these will probably help you. Among the colors you also have a white and a black, which I seldomly use, and you get, this is the main reason why I bought the set, you get a water brush. the water brush, alright, sorry. The water brush is the closest thing. It's a size medium from the Pentel Aquash. It's a happy medium. It looks like a 6, somewhere between a 6 and an 8, but I would go with 6 if I had to pick. And you have a nice little cap, so the water does not go out of the water brush itself. And then it's detachable and it can easily fit in here. Okay, this the palette that holds all the pans is like really cheap plastic. You can oops, I will not do that, but you can take it out and you can see. This is what it looks like. You can take it out. It's glued on the bottom, but as you can see in the reflection, the bottom of the box is made of little squares, and I do not know if a half pan would fit inside. It's probably something worth exploring when you're, if you finished all the pans and you want to reuse the box. I guess you could simply tear it apart and try to fill these maybe with tubes, or see if half pans manage to fit inside. Since I do not want to ruin the palette yet, because I haven't finished these paints, as you can see, I think it will be a project for later on. Okay, so, and yes, one of the things I've noticed before swatching them is that you can see that some of them are, here we go, some of them are cracked, and some are they're like bulging out of their little square, and some do, some don't, and I really haven't managed to find out why, because they all started at the same level, and some have tried to pop out and others haven't. If you have some ideas, lay them on me, because I have no idea why. Okay, so, alright, these are the swatches, but let's put them here. Let me pick my paper and we can swatch them and do a tryout. Okay, so here I am swatching all the pans again, and the first thing you notice right away is that while they are very intense when they are pure pigmented, as soon as I add a little bit of water, they tend to lose the intensity right away, and you will see it especially with the yellows and with most of the blues, that it looks like they're made mostly of filler and not really much pigment. And for me, color intensity is quite important, so while it's not a problem because you can overcharge colors, you can simply use more of the pan. It's it makes them finish earlier, so it might not be a good investment in the long run, but the color range is actually not bad, and I really enjoyed especially having that flesh tone already made, even though for my book witch I didn't use it because she's dark-skinned, so I usually use a mix of ochre and some either Crimson Lake or something, a cool red. And in this instance, I have to say that the reds are really good, and they do give a nice intensity of color for her skin. The thing I did not like was mixing the black or the gray. I had a lot of trouble and did not manage to get a hue I liked. As here you can see the skin, and once again I really like how it turned out. But for her hat I tried to mix again this gray, and I couldn't manage it even though I tried really hard. It was either too blue or too red, and it really wasn't intense enough. And I had the same problem with the intensity with her hair. I couldn't get an intense enough blue, and same problem with one of the cooler reds for her dress. You can see that it's intense in the beginning, and then you add a little bit of water, and there you have it. It becomes pink pretty much instantly. So as a final consideration for this palette, I have to say that structural wise it's great. You can bring it everywhere, and the fact that you have the water brush inside is a nice plus. The colors are you have nice variety, but they're not that intense, and you will have to use a lot of the pan to get a good intensity. So I would probably buy it again. Not sure if this is my rant review this time. Thank you for watching, and until next time.